YouTube, it's Monique. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my planner graveyard discussion. And I know the title is like kind of weird, but I wanted to talk about all of the planners that I have used in the past, and I made a list. And I want to talk about what I liked about the planners, what I didn't like, why I don't use it anymore. Well, I guess why I didn't like it is probably why I don't use it anymore. But I just kind of wanted to go through. Now, I know for sure I don't have physically all of them that I used to have, because either I sold them, I gave them away, threw it out, whatever. I don't have them anymore. So yeah, so if I don't have them anymore, I will definitely try to insert pictures at some point in this video so you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the very first planner I have, I'm going to be reaching over. My rasp cog is like right here, so I may reach over to this. But anyway, one of my first planners, like as an adult, like in joining the planning community, was this Erin Condren. And this is a vertical. This was an Erin Condren vertical. I mean, oh my God, look at this. Look at that mess. That looks like such a mess to me now. But it totally made sense to me when I was doing it. But yeah, this is what my weeks would look like. I would totally like cross out the boxes and stuff, but I had an EC vertical. Yeah, and then, you know, I just used to put whatever, little stuff. My gosh. So funny. Look, just do the football games like that. My gosh, these garbage cans from Stickers Washi and More from Marcy. I used to love those. I just ordered some the other day, so that's how long I've been using that. But anyway, this was from, what year is this? It's from 2014. So yeah, so this is one of my first ones. Crazy, right? And this wasn't even a removable cover. So I started out in the EC vertical. Now, from the EC vertical, so what I liked about this is that I had plenty of room to write. I actually didn't like the fact it was vertical, because any planner that I've had prior to the vertical has been horizontal. So it took me a little bit of getting used to get used to it, actually. But I don't know, I felt like I adapted pretty well to it. And oh my gosh, I used to print out like paper and just glue it down. My goodness, there's just so much stuff in here. You're walking down memory lane. Yeah, so that's what I used to do. And honestly, I found this to be super functional for me and really wasn't a problem. I do believe I went to another vertical the following year. So yeah, so this is 2015, and I went to a vertical as well. And this one had a removable cover, because it doesn't even have a cover on it. But as you can see, you know, I got a little more into the stickerness. So both years I was in a vertical. Now after the vertical, I went to a horizontal planner, because EC came out with horizontal. And I was so excited, because I was like, oh my gosh, I can go back to what I used to do. And at that point, I think I started doing plan with me's in a vertical. In the clip, I will certainly insert it of the plan with me's with the horizontal, because that's what I used to do. And I was just finding that it wasn't flowing properly. So sorry, the camera keeps shutting off, and I don't know why. But anyway, it just wasn't flowing. I was having a hard time with sticker placement, and I just did not like the layouts in the horizontal after I had been using a vertical for two years. So I was like, I don't like this. So what I ended up doing was going to an A5 planner. So I went to an A5 and was using so much crafting inserts that look similar to the EC layout. They were EC size boxes, except the weekend was stacked. So it was Saturday and then Sunday. I'll of course show a picture of what that looked like, because I don't have those anymore to show, or I might. No, I don't have them anymore because I'm pretty sure I got rid of them because I'm trying not to have so much stuff laying around. And I really liked that for a while. It was very customizable. I was very much into making dashboards and stuff like that, and I really got into that. And I would cut the papers out with my paper cutter, and then I would glue the tabs on. So I really enjoyed doing that. And I thought the A5 was nice and big, and it was like something I could carry around, and it was really cute. So I did really like, and I had a Filofax Saffiano in raspberry. So that's what I had, and I absolutely loved it. But then I was thinking, you know, I like this, but it's not planner piece. And what was bothering me was that stacked weekend, because I was like, you didn't have enough room to put stuff in the weekend. I like all my days to have the same amount of space. I don't like the stacked weekend. I absolutely hated it. With my weekend banners, I used to cut them in half and like put week and an end just to be able to use them. So that really was like tragic. And then Erin Condren came out with the hourly. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. So let me see if I can find, yeah. So came out with the hourly and I fell in love. I used this for a while. What year is this one? This one is, oh, this is the one that was signed by Erin Condren. So this has got to be 2016. So 2016. 2016, I hopped around planners a whole freaking lot. Okay. So yeah, so that's the 2016. What I love about the hourly was I loved the hours. I loved all the lines. I loved just how I can place things. I loved making my work schedule at the top, bringing down the lines, and then putting in place what overlapped over work. If I had to leave work or if I worked from home, I had to do an appointment during the day. Absolutely loved it. Then I started thinking, oh my gosh, I miss having rings. And then I said, well, I'll get a personal size planner and I'll show you guys what I had because I still have it here. I got this guy, and this is the Recollections planner, and this is the cobalt blue, royal blue, whatever. I don't even remember what blue it was. But honestly, I haven't touched this thing in forever. And I used to use this as like my financial budget planner. And I actually did a video about this. I think I'll link it in the card so you guys can check it out if you want. But it was a really highly viewed video. But yeah, so that's what I used to use this for. And yeah, the dividers in here are from the Planner Attic box when it used to have the personal rings add-on, and I used to get it just to decorate this. So yeah, and actually I really liked using this. I just thought it was really cute. Honestly, I just thought it was cute, and I really liked the idea of using it. It was fun, but it wasn't something I wanted to actually plan in. I thought it was too small. And what I've come to realize about ringed planners is that I have large hands and they just get in the way of the ring. So it just wasn't gonna work. I also, at some point during 2016, got a Hobonichi, and I no longer have it. I did use it for quite a while, and then I realized it wasn't working for me. I was using it as a work planner. So I put my daily to-dos and such for each day, but honestly, I just didn't like it. I didn't love it. It just wasn't as functional as I thought it was gonna be for me. So I just ended up getting rid of it. It just didn't gel well. And it was sad because I had bought a Giglio a Punto to house my Hobonichi in, and those are not cheap, but I ended up selling the Giglio. Thank goodness, because it was such a waste because I wasn't going to use it. And I was happy that it went to a new home. So yeah, that was extremely short-lived. Now, now I start to get into the TNs, the traveler notebooks, if you will. So I'm going to show this pocket because I don't think I have my other pockets to show anymore. I think I sold them all. This one I still have because I got it from Go Wild and I just can't bear to part with it. It is the exact same setup that we did at Go Wild, and it's like stuck in time. But This is a Foxy Fix grape soda. Sorry if you guys see the light flickering. This is the evening time. So anyway, and I absolutely loved my pocket. I would use it as a running to-do list, and I just thought it was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. So all my little to-dos that I didn't necessarily want to put in my hourly, because I was still using my Erin Condren hourly, I would put in here, and I was really loving that. For a while, I was like, okay. Now fast forward to the next Go Wild. No, I'm lying, because at the same Go Wilds, I got this planner. Now, I had already been using pocket planners before Go Wild, so let's just back that up for a second. And I loved it. I didn't have a problem with the pocket. I thought that it was perfect for me. I was making dashboards. I was being creative. At least I thought. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. But then we got this baby. This is a Foxy Fix. This is the Moonlit, Boss Babe Moonlit. As you can see, I have like the Fox and Pip bow, rose gold paperclip situation there. So this is exclusive and really, really nice. And I feel awful because I don't use it. I still have the like exclusive inserts in here that you're not gonna see nowhere. Like, I still have that. So anyway, I got this and I was like, oh my gosh, I like the personal size. You know, it was a little more room, and I was like, I really like this. I need to use this like ongoing, like forever. Like, this is like this is it for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is planner piece. Like, I have a little more room to write to-do lists. So I figured that was good. And then I felt like the other inserts that I was starting to incorporate in my traveler's notebook was perfect for me. So I was like, I'm gonna be a personal size girl. Now, fast forward to October, and I went to the Black Women Who Plan and Create conference. Had a great time. Met a lot of girls there. But I met this girl, Akila. And Akila had a traveler's notebook. She had a B6. And I was like, oh, can I see your B6? And I held that B6 in my hand. And ladies and gentlemen, I completely fell in love. I was like, oh my gosh, I really like the way this size feels in my hand. Like, it's perfect. Well, that was it. When I got home, I started ordering so much crafting stuff, because so much crafting is like my go-to insert dealer. So if I want to try something out and she's selling it, that's who I normally go to first. So I was like, okay, I'm going to order from Danielle. We're going to figure this out. And I had the inserts for a while before I even had the actual cover to the notebook, okay? And at first I was doing the to-do list, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. But I was realizing, man, I have a lot of room, you know. But I had, sorry that this light is doing this. Stoplight. Anyway, I had a lot of room to write, and I was like, And I was actually getting really tired of my hourly. Like, I was getting tired of bouncing between two planners. I was like, you know what? I don't think that this is productive for me to have two planners anymore. Before it used to make sense. Now it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it used to make perfect sense, but like how things evolve for me, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. And then I started to experiment with different inserts. I went to Jasenia's Printables. And I was like, maybe I can find something in here that I would like. And I actually printed out first an insert that was very similar to the one I was using, but it kind of put the notes section on the opposite side of the page. And I kind of thought, oh, you know, that kind of flows a little better. And I liked it. And I was still using my hourly though. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to do something a little different. And then Holly Plans did a video where she had vertical columns on 2-page, but it was like a little fold out, and they were Erin Condren size. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I got that, I could get rid of my Erin Condren completely, because then I could fit all the information I need in one planner and use my kits, and I'll be happy. So I did download it, and I did buy it and download it and start using it, only to see Jasenia come out with the one that I'm currently using, which was 2-week on 3-page with notes. And I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's what I need. That's my planner piece for the moment. And I say for the moment because if something else comes out and I like it, I may change. Who knows? But I was like, that's going to work for me. Because right now, what I have in my traveler's notebook is a monthly, right? So here's my monthly. Then I have the weekly, which I love, right? Then I have my to-do list in here. And I have several different lists. I just put stickers at the top of the page and just name them different things, like stuff I want to buy long term, like gifts for holidays that are coming up, all kind of stuff I have in here. And I think it works perfectly. And it's nice to have it all in one planner. And then I have my YouTube section. So I have that here. I have my calendar for my videos in here. And mind you, I used to have my YouTube in oh my gosh, I forgot to mention 2 planners, but I'll talk about that in a second. I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place. And then I have where I keep my bills section. And then in the very back, because I can't really show you the stuff, but this is where I do my work planning. So my notes and all that great stuff go into this insert right here. And that last insert is from So Much Crafting. So I do still use So Much Crafting, just not for like my weekly and just not for my weekly planning, but I use it for my monthly planning. So that's how that goes. I forgot to mention, guys, for my YouTube planning, I used to use a Erin Condren deluxe monthly planner. I quickly stopped using that one, and I thought I had one down here to show you guys, but I don't think I do anymore. No, this one is a notebook. Yeah. Do I still? I'm trying to see. Yes. Here it is. This is the monthly planner. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh my gosh, look, I had a like bills thing. I guess I was going to use this as a bills planner after that. But yeah, this monthly planner, I was going to use it for my YouTube setup. And trust me, it just didn't work out that way. I even have my channel name on here. Didn't work out for me. I was like, nope, I don't like it. You know, I just quickly was like, I don't like it. I don't like the layout. I felt like I couldn't see everything. I don't know. It just didn't flow for me. And I also ended up getting this EC hardbound with my channel name on it. And I was going to use this for videos as well. Again, big fat fail. I didn't like this. I was like, I don't like horizontal. So, oh my gosh, I went through so many planners between 2016 and 2017. Only to slide into 2018 and use one planner. I was able to get everything I need in my traveler's notebook. So now I'm not exclusive to Foxy Fix. I ordered a Salty Katie Co, but the only reason I don't use it and I ended up selling it is because it was too small. I definitely need to have a minimum of 6 rings for my traveler's notebook because I use so many inserts. And this is my planner piece at the moment. So I absolutely love that. So guys, that is my planner story. I told you what was in my planner graveyard. So I hope you guys find this video interesting, helpful. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.